Assalamu alaikum. Today we discuss about the continuation of our previous chapter, the Western modernity in Iran under the Reza Shah Pehlavi. Okay, and we discuss also the Westernization and its activities, and we discuss about the cultural reformations under the Reza Shah Pehlavi, and his slogan is every country has its own ruling system and our is the one man system. We discussed before. He tried to centralize his uh, his state, and he tried to unite all power within him. Within 16-year rule, the Iran got a big development in the field of one road. He built a large road construction projects, and second one is Trans-Iran Railway. Third one, he built a first university in Tehran, and they adopt different kind of scholarship for to Western education, and they send many students into Europe for Western education, and they built different kind of industries, highway, etc. And in 35, the name of Persia changed into Iran. That means the land of Aryan. Okay, and then what happened after effect of the Reza Shah Pehlavi's reformation? What happened in the side of clergy? The Reza Shah Pehlavi make a new law for to hat, and he abolished the traditional hat like fez, name fez, and he discouraged the hijab wearing, and he discouraged the headscarf of school teachers, and he tried to mix in the sex in school, and he tried to use chairs except the modern traditional sittings. He tried to use chairs in school. After effect of this modern reformation in the side of religious sector, in 1913 a big uprising against the clergy, and the protest against innovation and corruption and heavy taxes in the Iran. The clergies and student, young generation and tribes also turned against the rule of Reza Shah Pehlavi, and people make a slogan, Shah is the new Yazid, and because of that uprising, thousands of people killed in that uprising against Reza Shah Pehlavi. And what happened in the foreign affairs, in the sector of foreign affairs under the time of Reza Shah Pehlavi? In 1921, the treaty with the Soviet Union, and 1934 he meet with Attaturk to decide to make a new plans to westernize Iran, and in 1931 he refused imperial airway fly through the Persian airspace. That means he banned the imperial airways to the Persian territories airspace, and in 1932 he cancelling the oil allies between the British. Before that, his British power in the field of oil in Iran, but in 1932 he cancelled the British oil allies with the British, and he appointed US economist for to Western style of financial and administration, and he purchased ship from Italy, and hundreds of German and other technicians are came into the Iran for different needs, and he started telegraph system. After effect of the cancelling of oil allies with the British, the clash between British and Iran joined with Russia, but some clash with British and Russia, it will harmfully affect the Iran, and for the counterbalance of British and Soviet influence, he tried to adopt a German commercial in Iran, and German approved that, and Germany start a steel company in Iran. And in the time of Second World War, the British and Soviet got allied and attack Iran, and they tried to turn against Iran, and in 1941 August Iran invaded and occupied. And now we discuss something about the declination of Reza Shah Pahlavi rule. The reason for declination, main one is the state-owned industry remains unproductive, and the bureaucracy fell apart. And third one is he totally depend upon the military force, but the military need a 50% of public revenue. It is a big cost, so he tried to dedicate a big money for this, and the tribes, clergy, young men turns against him. And in World War II, 1941, because of the Allied powers invasion in Iran, their military got totally chaos, and the after effect of this, the royal family totally collapsed, and Shah fled to Isfahan, and after he got a cancer, and for the purpose of cancer treatment he goes to South Africa, and he died here in 1944. Okay, these are the description of the Western modernity in under the Reza Shah Pahlavi. So we close our this chapter, and we have to discuss inshallah next topic in next unit. Assalamu alaikum.